Hey guys, welcome to my Gacha picks for 2025, and we're starting off with Black Beacon. It's a mythic sci-fi action with anime aesthetics developed by Glowho and Mingo Technology, blending a gripping storyline, strategic gameplay, and a gacha system where players unravel mysteries and engaging in battles. So I was able to play this game in CBT and was really hooked with the gameplay and the character design. The look is kind of a mix of PGR in terms of the action and the character design, closely also, I think, with Reverse 99. So let's take a look at their website here and let's see what's going on. They are still on with their pre-registration. As you can see here, we are at 925,000 and the threshold is nearly at 1 million. So if you want to play this event, please pre-register now that we may also try this game out soon. And let's take a look at the characters here. We have Nana, we have Zero, we have Shamash, we have Viola, and we have Erishan. So all of them, I think I played only with Zero, Nana, Viola, and Erishan during the CBT. We do have Ninshar as well, and Enki. So Ninshar and Enki also part of the characters that you'll be able to play during launch. So for more announcements on the game, they are launching on April 10th globally. So mark your calendars, guys, because that is roughly 7 days away. You may also follow them here in Twitter, X, or in other social media that may have. Ethereal Restart is a turn-based RPG game set in a neo-contemporary virtual city developed by XD Entertainment. To preserve the flame of civilization, humanity transfers their consciousness into the virtual world, Etheria, and you, as the hyperlinker, will enter the virtual world to uncover hidden truths of Etheria. So let's take a look at more details on Ethereal Restart. Please do follow them in their socials to know more information about them. And I think pre-registration is still ongoing. We still have to unlock the last one to avail of all the prizes as the game launches. Let's take a look at the characters that we have. Let's start off with, who is this? Masaya. Again, the designs are actually good. They are one of the best designs that I've seen. Again, they're a turn-based game. So for me, any turn-based game is actually good. Plus, if you have these characters to play with, definitely it's going to be a big plus. Try this game out. It is projected to be releasing on June 5th, 2025. This is from the App Store, the Apple App Store, but there is no official statement from the game publisher on when this game will be released, but tentatively, this will be released on June 5th, so watch out for that. So for Persona 5 fans, and most especially Persona 5, the Phantom X fans have been waiting for this game to go to global. We do have a bit of news for you. So Persona 5, the Phantom X has been released in CN, TW, and KR. So there have been 3 releases, kind of a bit for a year already, and or nearing a year. And we do have some information here on the Japanese from the Japanese stream. So mentioned working on English version of the game, and could be a potential info on that on the May stream. So we're gonna have more information on the May stream on Persona 5 Phantom X for both JP and global. So this marks the 4th time the international version of the game has been confirmed. So with that said, a lot have been waiting for this. I myself have been waiting for this. I'm a Persona 5 fan. It's more or less a turn-based game wherein you collect summons as well that will give you powers to defeat certain enemies. But again, guys, we'll have to wait for May before we get another announcement for Persona 5, the Phantom X. Arknight's Enfield is a real-time 3D RPG with strategic elements set on a planet where players explore an open-world build combat with tactical depth, featuring character combos, elemental reactions, and ultimate skills. The story of Arknight's Enfield takes place on a planet called Talos 2, and the player will be the administrator of the Agreement Recovery Department of the Final Earth industry and gradually explore the open area according to the guidelines. Talos 2 is a world of natural disasters and crises. There is a dangerous supernatural disaster called erosion on Talos 2, which causes distorted environments and abnormal physical phenomena in the eroded areas. Much of Talos 2 is a wilderness and no man's land waiting to be explored. So one of the most anticipated games of 2025 is actually Arknight's Enfield. So for their website, we don't have much of an announcement, but they still do have their pre-registration. So as you can see there, there's a sign up button there. You can pre-register now depending on what type of mode you are playing the game with. So either Android, iOS, or PC. I think there's an option there as well for a console. So there's no definite date yet really on when this game will be announced. They recently concluded their CBT last February. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to join that. But if there are future CBT still remaining for this game, I would love to play this and try this out. Again, the gameplay is more of open world building bases and also action RPG built into one game. So if this interests you guys, please do pre-register and watch out for the release of this game. I hope that this will be releasing in 2025 soon. So another long anticipated game from the developers of Azure Lane is going to be Azure Prumelia. So it's an open world RPG with gacha elements and with a focus on monster catching. So interesting. Hopefully you could have those monsters as your companions and also flying mechanics. So right now, they still do have their pre-registration available and do pre-register now. There isn't any information on the game's launch, so please stay tuned for more information about this game. Hopefully I could still, have a crack at a CBT if they still do have CBTs in the future. But for now, guys, we'll just have to make sure that we are notified by this new game when it launches. My last pick for 2025 is going to be Stella Sora. So Stella Sora is an action-adventure RPG developed by Yostar, where players take on the role of Tyrant and team up with trekkers to conquer mysterious labyrinths called monoliths and explore the fantasy world of Nova. So, if you think Yostar is familiar because they're in charge of developing Arknight's Azure Lane, Heaven Burns Red, and Guardian Tales. So for their website here, if you can see, the artwork, it looks kind of familiar with Blue Archive. We'll go to that later. But before that, pre-registration is still going on. And just click here. Total of pre-registered players on all platforms is nearing 2 million. My God, that many. And this game is very anticipated. So we do have some rewards here. We do have unlocked up until here, nearing 2 million, right? So we do have more to go up until the 8 million. As I've said, guys, if you think this game is familiar because the character design really looks like Blue Archive, which a lot are thinking of playing this game. Oh my God. I'm actually waiting for this. I have been waiting for this for a long time already. And I'm excited to when it will drop. Right now, there is no global release yet for this game. So you better watch out. And guys, those are my picks. So all of the websites are going to be in the description of this video. Comment what you think of my picks and take care. Stay safe. This is the Warden and I'm out of here.